we had our initial match meeting. Everything went beautifully. We all cried and, met, Nina's mom, birth mom, for the first time, and she shared her story. She's parenting 4 other children, and so she talked about how much she loves to parent. We talked about how much we're looking forward to being parents, and she talked about, how she really got, was connected to my adoption story on our profile. And it was a moment of really just a lot of emotions, and trying to get to know Nina's birth mom as much as we could in that moment. And then, then that wonderful day came. Drove over to the Cradle and, just walked in, and she was there holding Nina, and handed her over, and we shared, there's obviously the paperwork that need to be done, but we shared we had written a promise, a list of promises we had made to Nina's birth mom, promising to take good care of Nina and to do our best to, raise her in all the ways that, her birth mom wanted us to, and, to be open about adoption, and, reminding every day how much, her birth mom, loves her and made such a good decision for her, and it was very emotional, and I just looked at this woman who took the courage to, to be there and to be present for that experience. That was huge. I think that to me, that's one of the pieces of openness that you just can't even, just prepare for. Just how much courage and bravery it takes to be able to, sit with that adoptive family and say, please take my child and do your best to take care of her. And we talked to her birth mom. She says, I'm so glad she's with you. And so it's so good to hear that. It's not that we doubt that. We're glad she's with us too, but also to know that she's so happy she made that decision. That's an experience you can only get through open adoption. One of the things that we've done is we have a lot of books about adoption. We wrote a little book that's called Nina's Story that we kind of made a book for her, and tells her story and our with the Cradle and how we met her, and there's a picture of her birth mom in there. We read her that story. We talk openly about her being adopted, and we celebrate her adoption day. And we do that by going to the Cradle and then having a big dinner or brunch or something with the family. We always go up to the nursery and show her where she stayed, and she knows that she was in her birth mom's belly and then came to us. I don't know if she understands fully what that means, but she can say it. So when she seems ready, we introduce her to new topics about adoption.